Hi again everyone, I'm Coral. I have hair in my mouth and on my face. But I'm here with the books that I'm planning on reading in August. This month a lot of my TBR will be for Garbaugust, which is the event of the summer. This is hosted by Ollie at Criminali, so make sure to check out his announcement video and all that. I'm sorry my cat is eating. She's being kind of noisy. So yeah, a lot of my TBR is going to be trashy vintage books, and I've got a few other things. I couldn't just do all trashy vintage books because I've got some priorities, some things I need to prioritize, and just like a couple other things that I wanted to throw in there. But let's start out with my Garbaugust stuff. Okay, this is hilarious. So first here I've got Crawlspace by Herbert Lieberman. Which is about these older folks who hire a young man to do, I don't know, what is it? To repair their furnace. But then strange things start happening in their house, and the reason why I picked this is, in the synopsis it says, some kind of creature is living in the crawlspace under the house, in a sort of nest, surrounded by dried bones and half-eaten bodies of small animals. From that moment on, Albert and Alice graves are locked and a relationship of mingled love and hate. So like, what I get from that is like, this makes them very horny. I don't know. I want to read it. Like, it sounds just so weird. This is one that I've been dying to pick up. I think I heard about this originally on Alex's channel, The Bookubus. So make sure to check her out too. But I was flipping through this just now, and I saw that there's an ad for cigarettes. True, a brand I've never heard of. It says, of all leading cigarettes, True is the only one that puts its tar and nicotine numbers right on the front of its pack. True has nothing to hide. That is funny. Latest US government tests show True is lower in both tar and nicotine than 99% of all other cigarettes sold. Think about it, doesn't it all add up to True? There's only 12 milligrams of tar. Then I picked up Lupe by Thompson, and this is about a young woman named Emily. It says, Emily Blake has begun to hear strange, disembodied voices calling to her in her home. Her husband's lover has burned to death in a chair behind a locked door. The ancient charge of murder by witchcraft has been leveled at Emily, whose only hope may be a grotesque 11-year-old boy with a demonic sexual craving, a little boy who has already taken her once, evilly. What the fuck does this mean? What does this mean? It sounds so fucking creepy. I feel like this is just top-notch trash. We'll have to find out, but you know, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. So then I also chose Fallen Hearts by V.C. Andrews. This is the third book and the next one in my reread of the Castile family saga. One is following Heaven again, and her, I don't know, her arc as a character. You know, she grew up in a poor part of West Virginia. Very poor. I mean, like, she didn't have shoes to walk to school in poor, and her life in the second book takes a like a 180-degree turn, and now she's living with some grandparents she didn't know that she had, and she's very wealthy. And now in this third book, she's getting married and stuff. So yeah, I mean, V.C. Andrews is just very trashy. In her books there are often very taboo relationships. She's very well known for Flowers in the Attic, which has an incestuous relationship, and this one isn't quite like that. Although if you read the second book, there are some very weird things that happened in that one, of course. And yeah, just stuff. I mean, it's V.C. Andrews stuff. Like, do I have to explain? What more can I say about it? She's just really loves taboo things. So then I also decided, I know I did a review last month of The Traveling Vampire Show by Richard Laymon, which I didn't particularly like that much, but I have his book Blood Games here, and I figured, I know, you know, he is a little bit horny, and so I thought that this would, you know, fit well into garbaugust. This is about a woman and her friends who are staying at this deserted resort. I don't know, do they know that it's deserted before they go there? But anyways, it's not, it turns out to be not deserted. So I think that they expect it to be deserted, and then there's like a killer. So yeah, this is the only other Laymon book I have. I'm hoping that I enjoy this more than The Traveling Vampire Show, but I'm not really sure. Oh my gosh, every time I see pictures of Laymon, it cracks me up because he just looks like, I mean, I said it before, but he just looks like a man that I probably had to go to church with. Like, he just looks like a Midwestern dad who would probably be very nice. Next on my list for garbaugust, Fever Pitch by Betty Ferm. This is one I picked up just last month. It hurts your eyes to fucking look at this in the camera. It's not quite so abrasive in real life, although it is very fucking neon red. And it has some fantastic step back art. It looks like it would be like a spy novel, right? But I'm not sure if it is or not, but I do know that this is about like a pharmaceutical firm that's run by this family, and it seems like, I don't know if, it seems like the two sisters in this family are involved, and there is a new president who becomes romantically involved with maybe both of these sisters, and one is just like beautiful, and one is also beautiful but also a doctor, and then they're also like experimenting on people. It's just a thing that they like to do, and it just sounds, oh, so silly. It just sounds so silly. I feel like it's fate that I found this right before garbaugust starts. So I also have two arcs that I'm reading this month. The first one is Suburban Hell by Maureen Kilmer, and this is about a group of women who live in the same neighborhood. They've started getting together now and then just to have fun, and one woman builds a she shed in her yard and unknowingly unleashes this like demon in the neighborhood. And it sounds like it's just gonna be ridiculous fun. Then I also have Things Have Gotten Worse Since We Last Spoke and Other Misfortunes by LaRocca, which is a collection including his story Things Have Gotten Worse Since We Last Spoke, and also I believe like two other stories in it. I was looking at the table of contents last night in my thing when I got, I think there's two others, but I will be doing a full review on this, so look forward to that. This is a way for people to get their hands on the novella Things Have Gotten Worse Since We Last Spoke, because the first run of that is out of print now. So if you've been dying to get your hands on that, that comes out in September. Then as my summer pick for this month, I'm reading The Toll by Cherie Priest. And this is about a couple who are honeymooning, I believe, and they're going to the Okefenokee swamp to go oh my god, to go canoeing, to go shampooing. What does that even mean? So they're on their way there, they cross this bridge, and then they wake up, and it seems like the husband wakes up at least, and his wife is missing, and he calls the police to tell them where they are, and they say, well, there's no such place. And it seems like it's gonna be fun. And then I also decided to pick up American Psycho by Bret, Easton, Ellis. I didn't even really remember that I owned this until my husband was talking about, he was saying that one of his coworkers was talking about what a weird book this is, you know, because he talks to them about my weird reading, and his coworker was talking about what a weird experience reading this book was, and then I was like, I think I might have that, and then I looked and I did. So I really want to read this after hearing what he had to say about that. We rewatched American Psycho recently, and I really like that movie. It's been a long time since I saw it, and I was like, wow, I forgot how good that was. And maybe like I didn't really realize exactly how good this was when I watched it when I was younger, but it's really a weird movie and it really makes you think. So rewatch the movie, read the book. That's what I'm doing this month. That's what I have planned for this month. Hopefully everything goes according to plan. I'd love to hear what you're planning on picking up this month. If you've read any of these, if you're going to be doing anything for garbaugust, make sure to watch Ollie's video. He is really, he just has such a really strange collection of books. So he's a really great channel to look into if you like older books. Especially, but he does read some newer stuff too. But that's what I have. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you later. I hope August is a really great month. Goodbye.